Yeah, but Nigeria, I represent West Africa proper in this competition, and I am proud to be a West African.
It's just 45 minutes. The Egyptians the Pharaohs have another 45 minutes to play. To me and make amends, no more redeem.
Look, I don't see the Egyptians. They can throw anything that they have, but Nigerians are in cloud 9 in this game.
What is it that Nigerians have done? How much to me are containing Egyptians now? Not even a single shot on target. Almost silence the lives of Trezeguet, Mo Salah. What is the secret?
Like our former president said, the African is capable of managing his own affairs. This is a local coach, a former Super Eagle player.
Oxen Agyapong, 56 years.
So you see clearly, say, because they have the belief and the trust in him, they have given the job to him, and look at what he's doing. You see, it is time for us to believe in what we have as people. You can
so what is it that they've done?
You see, even his call-ups. Look at the squad. These are guys who are playing week in, week out in Europe. They are consistent when we talk about the European leagues. They are not second fiddle players at club level. They are real performers. So definitely, at this stage, you have a little to do about coaching. You only have to deploy the game plan and then let them understand that this is how I want us to operate.
They are playing against a very experienced coach in the person of Carlos Correia, our coach in Manchester, Portuguese national team. He's traveled all over the place. Okratima, very experienced. Then our Super Eagles take game no to them.
You know, earlier I did mention that the African style of playing in competition like this, so he will struggle. And you can see clearly in the game how the Nigerians are bullied, how they are all over the place. They are dominating, winning balls. Even when they lose ball, they fight back to win the ball. And when they are going into the Egyptian box, you can see clearly the guy from the flank, Simon. You will see, sir, he's purposeful with his run. You see, it's a tactical game plan. Okay. And they are living up to it.
Right. Maybe, sir, what the Egyptians need to do if they are to come into the game again, because it looks like now they are struggling against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Viewers, we've just witnessed the first department of Egypt versus Nigeria, or Nigeria who are playing as home team against Nigeria playing home against Egypt in the Afcon. Nigeria is the home team for this afternoon. They are leading by a goal to nil, but then it's 45 minutes. There is another 45 minutes to play. Sir Omobeshe and Omoshe, Sir Nigerians no be continue a dominating game with that powerful runs from the left. I really love the guy on the left, Simon. And now also, I'm very, very impressed. Unfortunately, my little research, a research on him. I don't know which club he's playing. He's supposed to be playing one of these big clubs in Europe because Uhun around there, he's on point, and this is how it's supposed to be. A player knowing the stage at which he is, and when you look at even not just only him, the entire squad. You see, they are on top of it. They know where they are. I said Eagles are very hungry.
That is how it's supposed to be. And for tournaments like this, you need players with high temperament, high altitude to live up to the bidding. You don't experiment in tournaments. You don't have any excuse to give in tournaments.
I think if you are in Nigeria, you'll be proud with what you've seen now.
In fact, even though I'm not in Nigeria, I'm even proud. I'm proud being in West Africa. Very, very proud.
Forgetting that the Egyptians are in-laws.
Look, for this game, I can assure you the Egyptians will have a hectic time.
The Egyptians will have a hectic time against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Currently, they are trailing by 1-0. Sa omobeti so monteno the next 45 minutes ena ebeche. Iti day ena yebese Nigeria for no omobeye to secure that 3 points. Now it's just a thin lead. That's 1 goal, but they are dominating, firing from all cylinders. But definitely the Egyptians will have to change their tactics, and that's what I'm asking Coach Afo Jacobs. That coach, if you are the coach of Egypt, and then I'll catch your players, what will you change in the second half of the game?
I think the coach have to psych his players up to rise up to the occasion, because when you look, apart from their 3 back that they are playing, I see them very sweet with the ball. But anytime the ball gets into the middle, the Nigerians are more mobile. And they are even playing 3 men in the middle. And yet they are dominating the Egyptians who are playing.
So what should they do now,
so
the Egyptians?
The Egyptians have to deploy by playing five people in the middle.
5?
Yeah, so that they can match up and dominate, capture the entire midfield.
Okay.
Because if the Nigerians are playing 3 midfield and they are dominating you who is already playing 4, you add additional man in the middle so that you can cover up all the spaces so that those 3 players will not be able to get the opportunity to cover all grounds.
What is the secret behind the Nigerian being able to contain Mo Salah? He seems to be very quiet this afternoon.
The coach really did his homework well, because I think Ndidi is the one following him. And
he knows him.
He knows him.
Yes,
he knows Mo Salah. So assigning Ndidi to follow him wherever he goes is a very good game plan. And then allowing the other 3 players in the middle to be doing the running, it's a very good game plan. So I think the Egyptian coach have to find an alternative by pushing Mo Salah to the line, rather than playing him behind the main striker.
Okay.
You see, Salah loves to cut in and do his things. So playing him behind the main striker is not favoring him. So if the coach can revisit his script, I think it will go a long way. They should also go by the 4-3-3. Maybe it will the Egyptians.
The Egyptians.
Okay. If they go by the 4-3-3, that is where we will see Mo Salah at the flanks.
So, being the Nigerian coach, what will you do to protect that thin lead?
They need a licensed goal. They need a second goal
to secure
the maximum 3 points. Because I don't see the Egyptian causing a lot of threat to them. Mo Salah is being silent. When you look at the first 45 minutes, he has not made any incursion into the Nigerian half, and you think that it is going to be something that will be very, that will bring some kind of goal. He's been silent. So Nigerians need to get a second goal. They should go all out and get a second goal. Once they get a second goal, then it's done and dusted for them.
Like we said earlier, since 1976, 8 matches played between Nigeria and the Pharaohs of Egypt. Nigeria has won 5 and draw 3 of the matches. So Egypt are yet to win against Nigeria in a competitive game for the past since 1976. That's a long way for you to dominate an opponent. But let's see. We have 45 minutes to play for. Your prediction?
Still, I was expecting Egypt to live up to the bidding, but for what I've seen in the first 45 minutes, I'll go all out for Nigeria.
We've seen teams collapsing in 45 minutes or even less minutes. You think that cannot happen to Nigeria?
No. I don't see this Nigerian side having such shortfalls. They know where they are. You can see it from the coaching staff straight to the playing body. They know. You see the coach on the technical line. His presence alone, his physical appearance alone, even at the technical line, tells you, hey, they mean business.
We've had a very good infrastructure. I mean, unfortunately, this afternoon we've experienced something that is trying to mar the beauty of this tournament, which is the ball that is being used. having been changed 6 times just this afternoon.
See, these are shortfalls that needs to be avoided.
Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4.
That you cannot forgive. I mean, especially the match commissioner for such shortfalls. What did he do after, before pre-match? All these balls needs to be inspected. Because I have commissioned match before, and I know what happens before a category A. This is a category A match.
I mean, this is finals. If really lead up to
you
this
cannot go in such game with this kind of elementary mistakes.
Right.
So I think it should be a wake up for all the match commissioners at the centers.
Right.
Because we'll be seeing games like this, and we wouldn't want such things to be marring.
Right. That's Coach Efo Jacobs for you. He believes that Nigeria will still carry the day. Let's see what happens in the next 45 minutes. We join the feed now.